To turn this on and make a quick little video about Hammer and a little program called Proper. Now, the last time I did anything in Hammer and Proper was about 5 years ago, back when there was a thing called info / prop / options in the entities tab, right over here, and this and then it would be here. Well, that apparently doesn't exist now with a new version of Proper. Now, this video is not going to show you how to get Proper running. It's going to show you how to make an actual prop with physics and not a prop that has the little green circle in it in Gary's mod. An actual physics prop that you can pick up and it falls down with gravity, makes a clank, and just like any other prop. They obviously renamed some stuff. So what you want to do is you got your little source file here. In this case here, it's a left 45-degree curve sine, US curve, road curve sine for my sine pack that I am currently making. And I got about 8 sines done and then went to test, and they all had they didn't have physics in them, so I had to do some homework and look it out. And I know people are lazy or they need a visual aid or whatever, and this is your visual aid. This is going to be how you can do it. You get your thing made. Now keep in mind, now Proper is not for large complex props. It's for simple props like signs or pieces of road, or even, like in my case, train cars, like simple box cars or something like that, that doesn't have a lot of brushes and textures. Just simple props. Small props, you can't do an entire house or building or something, because then your lighting would suck and it's just bad. You could also make railroad tracks into props this way, and by doing that it saves your brush space. When you compile a map, you put the pieces in as a prop instead of an actual brush, and it saves a lot of space and reduces your map size. So you can put brushes where they count and not have to waste brushes on little menial things like signs and stuff. Lamp posts, traffic light poles, or whatever you want in your city or town, or even doors, for that fact. Just any of the little things you can use Proper for. But I always recommend using a proper modeling program if you're going to go into making props, like actual models of props like locomotives or cars or planes or excuse me, trees, things like that. Use Blender or 3ds Max. Blender, I think, is still free. 3ds Max is a great program. It's what we use here, but it costs a little money. Blender, we also use it for some things here and there, mainly because it's a little easier to get models into Gary's mod with. Even though I haven't done anything with that in years, I have other people to do it. It's a little more friendly for the SMD file, all that stuff. But anyway, back to the Proper thing. What you want to do is grab an entity, and you want to go over here to this column on the right down here. This column, and you want to look for a thing called Proper Physics right there, and you want to put that in like that. Now it says Fizz ball socket for some reason. Now you want to go over here to your grid view, the one where you're looking down on it. Zoom it in. And what I do is I put it in the center and I put it on it. I make it touch it. Now this is just me. I don't know if you have to do that. I do it for good measure because I want to be sure that this damn thing is touching my prop and it's going to wrap the physics onto it. So it's centered, the physics would be centered, and it's touching. I don't see any other problems with dimensions. But anyway, you want to double click on this, and this tells you all the things. Your origin is there. Model to apply. This is important. You'll need that. Now this is the first thing I need to do is change the name. You want to go in here and you want to give your model a name. So this is the left curve sine. Hit apply. I also change this. Left curve. Apply. Oh, this looks good. It surfaced properly. Is solid. Physics mesh. Blank. Scale is 1. Good, 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 good. Prop source looks good. It's applied. Now we go here. And origin XYZ. Leave it alone. As long as you got it centered, it should be fine. Model to apply to. Now you click this down, you should see the name of the model. Click that, hit apply. Health preset, stone medium, metal, whatever. I'm going to give it that. This is like when you hit it, I think it's going to make that noise. You can go down if it's flammable, ignite explosions, explosion damage, gib count. We don't want it blowing in the gibs, and we want our gibs really off, but I'm going to set them to metal because signs are made of metal. Okay. Now, everything looks good. I don't need any flags or anything like that. And I just did something there I didn't mean to do. Not sure what that's about, but okay. So here it is, proper things, and it says physics ball socket here, but over here it says proper physics on the prop. Okay. Now we're going to hit run map just like you normally would do. If you have proper already set up, then you'd have all this set up. Your configuration of proper, programs, files, ticked off, the command line and the parameters, and hit go. And this happens. It does that. Then this window goes up, and then 2 Labs as studio model is complete. And there we go. Now I need to change over some stuff here. Window capture. I need to, I'm changing my parameters here so you can see. Oh yeah, it's game. That's right. Sorry, I'm not prepared. All right, turn this to here. Okay. And we're in Gary's mod. Now this is one that I've created. Just imagine, if you would, that this would be the curve. I need to reload my Gary's mod in order to now I'll show you what I was talking about here. Let's just take this one. If you don't put that proper physics on there, you get this with the green circle. That, man, this texture is kind of, I'm going to find a better texture for that. But if you put the physics on it, like I did the dead end, it'll act like a regular prop. This one won't. I don't think this one had updated. No, it hasn't yet. I have to reload the game to get the curve to update. But the dead end is there. You can pick it up. You can weld it. You can throw it. You know, that's it. And spoilers. Yes, I'm creating a new map here too. So, spoiler alert. Map is not going to be released until later. I've just started on this morning, so I'm just dinking around with a new track set and this, that, and the other. So, you know, it's pretty basic. You know, it's nothing fancy. But anyway, yeah, that's how you get physics on proper. If now I will link in the tutorial that I use to get proper running. If you need that, you click on it. It is text. There's also some videos, I think, on YouTube about it, but I think those are all old, and there are no videos on YouTube about how to put physics on these props now. They're all old. They're all talking about the info prop options entity that no longer exists. So I think this might be one of the first ones to probably clear the air on that and maybe help. But if you need help getting the proper program to run, then look below, read the tutorials, and the one that I followed was pretty easy. It was step by step, and they even numbered it, what to do, how to do it, and it got it up and running for me just fine. If you need to know how to create custom textures, there are videos on YouTube about that, to making regular things to the BTF files and all that stuff. I'm not going to go into that. And with that said, guys, I hope this helps.